Hello everyone and welcome back to an unboxing video. We have 6 of the 2-inch Sonic the Hedgehog Jack specific figures to unbox today. It is 2:30 in the morning, I couldn't sleep and I thought, well, why not do an unboxing video? So we have Dr. Robotnik, 2 classic Sonics, classic Tails, modern Tails, and of course this lovely modern version of the Motobug. So let's just jump right into it and start opening some things. So I think we'll start with Sonic. That makes most sense to me. So this version of Sonic, it is the 30th anniversary version. You can see there. I can't remember what wave this is, but it's the wave that has the Buzz Bomber and Mighty the Armadillo in it. And the reason why he's holding the hot dog, I'll tell you as I'm opening, is because in Sonic Generations, I think it's Sonic Generations, the first time that classic Sonic, the first time that classic Sonic and modern Sonic see each other is in the mirrors, but the first time that they acknowledge each other, I think it is when they are doing the hot dog thing, the chili dog, or is that Sonic Forces? Yeah, now I'm getting my continuity all mixed up. But there definitely is a cutscene where it is modern Sonic. I think it's when classic Sonic is introduced to all the new characters, you know, like Vector and SBO and so on, and everyone's all like, oh my goodness, there's 2 Sonics. There we are. Finally, after destroying this bit of plastic, we have got our little 2-inch Sonic. So articulation, it's not particularly fantastic because it's only really designed for one thing, which is him holding the chili dog. I'm not sure what this hand is supposed to be doing. I think it's supposed to be sort of like, like resting on his hip, but does it even have articulation? I'm not sure. This one does. I can actually see the little bit there, so that this arm should be able to move back and forward. It's a little bit stiff, but it does. This one, however, it does have it. Okay, it's just very, very stiff. So if I bring that one in, bring it in a little bit like that, and maybe do something like that. What is the pose supposed to be? Is the pose supposed to be like this with a hot dog next to him, or is it supposed to be more like that? And then the feet are just really positionable, just to get him to stand like so. So there we are. There is our first of the 6 Sonics unboxings. And the second one, let's go for the other Sonic. So this is the one with the Metal Sonic and the Motobug and the Golden Chow. One of the things I really like about this is, see the modern ones that has a different box than what the classic ones do. The classic ones has this kind of 2D artwork. The modern ones has the 3D Sonic. So quite a cool little thing that they've done to differentiate between the two. Just rip this open. Someone can let me know in the comments below what the hot dog scene was about again, because I have forgotten. So here he is. So once again, this Sonic is in another weird pose that is designed for a singular pose rather than any kind of articulation. Which, it's nice if you're planning to display them, but if you are buying this for little kids and they're wanting it for their articulation and to play with, not so fantastic. So, I'm not sure what this pose is supposed to be. I assume he's supposed to be kind of having his hand out like this. And once again, this hand is supposed to be like him having his hand on his hip, and he's kind of presenting, you know, like, ta-da, come and see, sort of thing. I think that's what they're going for here, but the thing is, there's no articulation on the wrist here, so the hand is stuck in this position, and I'm not totally sure what they're going for. Once again, the feet only have the positioning pretty much just to get them to stand. I mean, this is what it has in the back of the box, so your guess is as good as mine. Next one. This is one that I was looking for. The Classic Tails, which is a little difficult to find. As you can see, he's part of this big line of these figures, including Crabmeat. I'm going to have to get Crabmeat at some point. Haven't got him yet. But this is pretty cool to have the 2-inch version of the Classic Tails. So there is no 4-inch version of the Classic Tails. Only comes in the 2-inch version, but that makes sense because the 2-inch version is the right height for what the Classic version should be in comparison to the 4-inch, because the Classic versions are a little bit shorter than the modern figures, which anyone that's seen the likes of Sonic Forces or such would know. So this Tails has much better posability. You can immediately feel that there's a higher quality difference here. With the arms, the legs, it's got a lot more posability. The tails do have rotation, which is interesting. I didn't expect them to. It looks like they also have... looks like they're maybe on a bit of a ball joint, so that's pretty cool. But the way that the tails goes up is very reminiscent to... is that a bit of glue on the eye there? Hang on, I'm just zoom in on that. See what I'm talking about there? A little bit of the glitter around the eye. A bit strange. But the way that the tails are is pretty much the kind of way that it would have been in, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 or, even Sonic 3, which is what they're trying to go for here, which I think is fantastic. He's got a little bit of a closed fist, don't know what that's about. And he's got one open hand, but it's a much more generic stance, which I think is good because it allows you to set him up however you want. As you can see, the balance is a little bit off, but that's because of the tails that he has. If you reposition the tails a little bit to the side, like so, then you basically have 3 legs to get him to stand properly. So there we go, fantastic. The next one we'll go into is the Modern Tails. This was a present to me from the Big Boss Man. So the 2-inch modern figures don't really make that much sense, because then you just have smaller versions of the 4-inch line. But it's very nice to see, just an entirely new mold, entirely different. It's very, very cool. Once you can get his hand out of here, so the fingers are really locked in there, as you can see. So we need to try and push that out first. Same with this one over here, and then we work from the bottom up. I think is the best way. One here, just little tails that are stuck now. As you can see, it's literally only the tails that are stuck in there. There we go. And there we have the Modern Tails. So the Modern Tails is actually pretty cool looking. The tails, if you put them downwards, they go way below his feet, so they're going to have to be up, I think. And once again, they seem to be on a bit of a ball rotation, because they can move back and forth as well as, circular. He said, losing the ability to speak English. Like they don't just rotate, they can actually, it's like it's on a ball joint. So that is pretty cool to see. Once again, the usual posability. You've got the single, there's no elbow joint, it's only in the shoulder. But the legs and arms do have this rotational part here, and of course you've got the head movement as well. So, very cool little figure. Not sure where he's going to fit in with my collection. Seems to stand pretty well, actually. Let's get that camera there. Let's go for the good old Doctor, the Eggman, which is the smaller version. Strangely, once again, here is the line, the set. Strangely, there's no classic Eggman. It's small, which is rather curious, because you think that would be the one that they would go for, but no, not the case. They went with the modern Eggman. for the smaller version. I suppose this is if you've just got a collection of the smaller ones, then, you know, and you're not going for the 4-inch line, then this is maybe more ideal for you to have an Eggman that's this size. And there we go. So his legs are a bit strange because he's got a permanent knee bend, as you can see there. It is actually a pretty cool looking figure. He does have elbow rotation, which is the first one to have that, I think. Does the head move? No, the head might be stationary. Not unless I'm not putting enough force into it. I don't really want to put more force into it. I don't want to go accidentally breaking it. But there we are. Little Eggman. He's kind of cool, actually. I mean, obviously his proportions are quite a bit smaller in comparison to the other figures because he's got a very, very small head and very small hands and legs. The last one that we're going to go into is the Motobug. This is the modern version of the Motobug, as you can see there. The Motobug and crab meat are relatively hard to come by. They are the rarer ones of the set, along with the classic tails. The classic tails is actually the rarest one of all of them. So, the Motobug, I don't think it really does much. I'm not expecting any... Oh, my goodness. I'm not expecting any movement whatsoever on it. Oh, he's got big screws in here on the sides. That's something that I wasn't aware of. So we can just try and pull him out. There we go. So, oh, his wheel actually moves. That's pretty cool. I don't know if this stand comes off or not. I'm not going to try and take it off. Oh, his little claws move as well. So he actually does have a bit of articulation in here. And the wheel, this part here is only on the one side. So on the other side, it's not there. Oh, it looks like, oh! So there we go. It's just on a little thing like this. And then the wheel actually fully spins. So wow, that's a lot more than what I was expecting. The Buzz Bomber doesn't have anywhere near the same articulation. This feels a little bit loose, but I don't think it's supposed to be loose. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I like what they've done with it. They've put a lot more colour into it and everything. And I can also compare that to the original Motobug. So you can see there, there's a massive difference between these Motobugs. This one, the original one, has no articulation whatsoever. It's even barely painted. Let me just zoom in there. Like, you can see immediately just how much more effort that Jakks Pacific has put in than the Jazzwares. I want to say this is the Jazzwares Motobug. I think this came with one of the other Jazzware figures. I want to say it was Tails. I don't think it was Shadow, but I can't remember off the top of my head, and I don't want to give you guys false information. But there we go. We have a little collection of Sonic, Tails, Dr. Robotnik, and a couple of Motobugs. And also the new Motobug is quite a bit larger than the previous Motobug. So just quickly before we close up, I will put on the rotation over here. The switch is all the way over here. And there you go. And then you can see the full scale of the front and back and sides and so on and so forth. And once that finishes, we will be wrapping up this video, folks. So I do hope you enjoy. I hope you're enjoying all these Sonic videos. We have a lot more of them because I have a lot more Sonic stuff that I need to unbox. And we are also going to be doing some more Storm collectibles we haven't done for quite a while. So we have a lot of things in store coming up. And of course we also have our various different games that we play in Curtain Cosplay. So lots of fun to be had, lots of enjoyment. So I hope you all enjoyed, and do remember you've got a chance of winning a prize worth £100 if you leave a comment. And if you want to come and join us and you want to talk to any of us, you can find us in the Discord in the description below. But that is it for this video, folks. I really hope you all enjoyed, and we will see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.